Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rarakah, Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS still pushing this truth and sincerity. And shalom to all your Akim and Akwas out there enduring in the faith as the hopeful elect. It's like y'all just got back from the gym. I want to make this, because the Lord put it on my spirit to make this to like I said, I don't do lessons. That's not what I'm supposed to do, but just to, I guess you could say, inform the people, This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 22. It says, and Yahweh blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply and fill the waters and the seas and let them multiply and let the fowl multiply the earth. Now, I want to get into that multiply. Because it doesn't say be fruitful and add or subtract. It says be fruitful and multiply. And it also says he divided certain things up. It doesn't ever go into he subtracted things. He divided things between. But I'm going to get into that. It's just through the spirit. He put on my spirit to do this. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I move in the spirit. I don't really plan these lessons out. I just go wherever the spirit takes me. And through doing that, being open to, if any brothers out there that do listen or that does, have any advice or whatever, we edify, we build, and we correct, That being said, to be or become great, become many, become much. So something that already is, that becomes some much more of what it already is. Pretty much. And then you get into multiply. When you multiply and divide, you multiplying onto something that is already there. You're multiplying three times, up to, for example, if I have this knife right here, I got 25 of these knives. I'm multiplying it. What this is, it already is. You can't change what the knife is. It's a fucking knife. I'm going to multiply this knife 3 times. And I'm going to get 75. And they're going to be 75 knives now. So now I got 75 of what has already been created. Multiply. Now, if I were to add, this is the example of adding to something. I got this knife. I got this cup, this glass cup. I got this gum. Now that's 3 things right there. That's 1, 2, 3. I added 3 more things to what's already here. Now I got confusion because now I'm adding to what the Lord has already designed as being perfect or as already to be. That was already designed for it to just be, And I hear a lot that one of the elders I like to listen to a lot. He says we were designed just to be. We were really just meant to be. We weren't meant to have to buy water and pay for electricity and pay for light and energy. That's this greedy ass devil's rulership. He's a tyrant, the tyrannical ruler. Imagine a world where you got to pay for fucking bottled water, something that's supposed to be natural and free, and now they're about to start taxing you air, how much you breathe, through this carbon footprint that they got going on. And we have a lot of brothers. I harp on this, because we got a lot of brothers coming in, and not just me, but, brothers and sisters coming into the truth. You got some that's already been in. You got some that was already, pretty well-rounded before coming into the truth, with knowledge or with wisdom or, certain things. But regardless of the fact, we're not going to add on to the labors that's already been, that the Lord has already set up. And the Lord's putting on my spirit to say this because now it really comes off as a warning too, because a lot of people are adding to, what's already been set up. Just listen, man. Have faith. Listen. If you have time, if you have it in you, if you have anything you can share to the body, do that. But spiritually, it all comes down to your faith, man. Faith is a gift, man. Everybody doesn't have that. So that's where you get in people That's where you get at, with people adding to the doctrine because it's too boring, or it's too outdated. So we're going to add our own version of what's already been said. You think the prophets of old was considered, fun and people that you wanted to be around? No, they were hated, man. They were considered boring, lame. People, they probably got jumped. They probably got the ass whooped wherever they went. People hated them, bro. This doctrine is the same thing. This truth is the same thing. You're not supposed to be loved in this truth. Amongst the world, maybe amongst each other, but not amongst the world. So be fruitful and multiply. Multiply. Come into this truth with the intentions of building what's already been set forth, man. But most importantly, building yourself in faith, because that's what it's really gonna come down to. I just go wherever the Spirit takes me. I don't really plan these lessons out. This is really how I get better. Better within I guess you could say not preaching, but just edifying myself, and others who may tune in and listen, man, because this shit ain't for no hoe ass niggas, man. This truth, and I excuse my language, but this really ain't for you. Anybody that's operating in the world, love everybody. We trying to save everybody, trying to reach as many motherfuckers as we can. No, the Lord doesn't want everybody, man. The people who needs to be in this, for what it is, are going to migrate towards it for what it is, bro. And I personally, I pray that the Lord never depart, and He never takes His Spirit away from me. I've always hated this world, man. I can't harp on that enough. I just didn't have the understanding that I have now. Me coming into this truth was more like, damn. So this is what I've been trying. This is what it's been my whole life. This is why I've always wondered why. I don't like that mother. Why they always looked at me like that. Why they can't see certain things that I can see. With the motherfuckers I was around. Excuse my language. I got to work on that. Get better at that. Slakia. This is James chapter 1, verse 6. Slakia. Yeah, let's do we can do NOT. But when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua alone. Do not waver for a person with divided loyalty. Do not wait for a person with divided, there goes and multiply and divide, with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such a people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Multiply and divide on what's already been set up. It is, and I didn't want to make this too long. Granted, Lord willing, we can. If any brothers or sisters, no, Slakia. Women don't teach. I'm still learning. If any brothers have any advice, on what I'm bringing out, because it's been on my spirit heavy to talk about this. I just haven't really had the time to do it because I've been battling ailments. I've been really sick. I ain't been able to really been doing anything that I really want to do. But shit, I've been doing something. Ain't no excuse. You still gotta get up and do something. But this topic right here, man. There's a lot more topics to come. I have a lot of questions, but the Lord usually reveals them, the questions that I have, through the prophets. Like every time, bros, is literally it'd be a day where I'm thinking about something, and literally one of the prophets will go live. And lo and behold, they answer exactly what I prayed to the Lord about, or exactly what I was thinking about. Multiply to what's already been created, to what the Lord has already established. Multiply that. Don't add to what's already been established. And don't divide yourself amongst these motherfuckers. Like don't mingle with people who you're not equally yoked with. Matter of fact, let me see. Verse I'm looking for. It's a verse I'm looking for. It's gonna come to me. Bear with me. Just meditating on it. Can one or two? It's in Ecclesiasticus. Since Iraq. I'm getting better, y'all. See? I'm getting better. It says Iraq. And I believe it's 14. One or two. Man, I need to start getting better at remembering these verses, man. Amos. Man, I hear that verse a lot too, man. You know, one day I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, damn, I was really that bad at doing this. But yeah, man, Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion, this is verse 4. It says, will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth? Was there where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And like I said, man, if you're not calling on that true name, you know, which that's a part of having faith too, knowing the name, you know, and wholeheartedly believing in that name. If you're not walking circumspect, you know, and with the pretty much the downtrodden spirit of hating and of waiting, you know, on our Savior, you know, but at the same time rejoicing at the prophecies, that's like everybody else is wailing. While everybody else is wailing, you're rejoicing. You know, when people are rejoicing, you're wailing. You know, wherever the world goes, you're going the opposite. You know, you're going towards wherever this world is going. You're going the opposite. You're going, you know, towards the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's all I had. You know, multiply, do not divide. Well, multiply, do not add. Divide, do not subtract. You know, if you're going to add to something, you know, add to something that's not detrimental to what the Lord has already established. You know, that's all I had, man. Shalom.